Bananas Epic Gaming, and today on Bananas Epic Gaming, we are playing another episode of the Arizona Cardinals series. This series has gotten popular, which is why we're waiting a while to do the Washington Commanders. But I will eventually do the Washington Commanders. I'll probably do like 2 games, an episode to get caught up. But let's get into it. This is season 2. The Rams are 1-0. Because now they're the Nighthawks. And as you can tell, last episode, a lot of teams moved. And we got Travis Kelce, we got Jason Kelce. I wonder, now that Kelce is with us, I'm gonna see if there's any feelers out for him. Let's do Clyde Edwards-Helaire and him. Okay, there we go. And we're going to activate Andrew Booth. We got 8 DBs, so I'm gonna try to get like a decent D tackle. And the best player that's eligible for a practice squad spot. Okay. We got the practice squad players. We got some extra picks for 2 drafts from now. Because 3... Ooh. I may need a... I don't have a 6. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. If you missed it, we... whatchamacallit? We traded down a lot during the Rincon draft, and that's how we got all those extra picks. But yeah. Alright, let's get into it. Weekly strategy. No, the first one has to be a touchdown. No.
Here we go, set! Check out! Here we go, here we go! On the ready, go! Set! Set up! Ready, ready! Ready, ready? Ready up! Ready! Got it! Ready? Hut, hut. Let's go now! Set, ready! Hut! Set! Set up! Ready! Let's go! Check go! Ready! Go! Go!
So we're in Seattle. Okay. I'm curious, what team does like Travis play for? Carlos plays for the Jets. Nighthawks. Look at all that money that's been on QBs. Josh Fox. Jacob Lucas. Anthony. Oh. Plays for the Bisons. How's he doing? The Paris Bisons. 2 TDs. Okay. He's doing okay.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the electric Kyler Murray. He's coming off an absolute offensive showcase last week. Double-digit passing touchdowns. It's the Cardinals and the Seahawks. Next on EA Sports.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking Charles to win 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30.
Oh my God, that wasn't off the special teams.
Inside the 20-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind, good for a terrific game. A dream scenario to start off for one side of the ball, a nightmare for the other to get this game started.
Now here are the Seahawks in great shape to start their first drive. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of
Jacob,
years
I need
under his
you
belt
to
in the National
get after
Football
him.
League.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Here's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up.
And he is
Dude, see.
touchdown. Ken Walker, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Rondale Moore. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16.
Walker hitting the ball is out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. And that's in trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover first drive.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returning it is Moore. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
We talk so much about how coaches script things, especially on offense, to start a season, to start a game, whatever it is. Could they have scripted a better start in terms of playing? Offensive Player of the Week in the NFC.
And that's caught inside the...
Oh, wait, what happened to me?
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 39 yards there, a big one. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Cardinals at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
The end result, 21 yards. Here's Murray. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again, Murray. This is caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You look at this Arizona defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll run with Tanner to begin the drive. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. They run once more with Taylor. Able to slither by. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Here's a 2nd and 8. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown, 52 yards. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
Man, sucks that my guy got hurt.
On 1st and 10, Smith can't get away, and he's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Gino. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Here's Moore on the return. Oh, what a move. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense. He finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the pickup there. Now they're off for the 3rd and 8. Here's Murray as he sets to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And this one is right through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can...
Now Gino on 1st down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Straight ahead, Walker. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. A huge play there for Arizona. 48 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely...
And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Smith on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Geno out to throw. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Taken down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start. Got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. To throw, it's Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And
That's my fault.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's 1st down from the 42. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Off of play action, here's Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Smith. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Myers' kick is good. And that put us within 3 scores as it becomes now a 23-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they can't bring him down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to drive 13 yards, picking up the 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray now to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Murray. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. On 1st down, it's Smith. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Here's 2nd and 10.
49, flip off, 49.
Throwing is Smith. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Now it's Smith. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. It's caught inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Taylor will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. So another touchdown. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they in nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to...
Fresh off the pick six, it's Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And first and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Now they'll run on the draw. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And it's the home side who have the lead as they play the second quarter. Kirk Cousins has fired 3 touchdown passes. Next, we'll stay right here in the Sunshine State and head up to Tampa to check on the Bucs. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Deshaun Watson has thrown a touchdown pass. We saw former rushing champ Jonathan Taylor be a big-time factor in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it, and his guys will take over. 25-yard line. On first down, Smith. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He'll fire one downfield for Fant, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
It's now third down and 1.
Throwing now is Geno. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Myers' kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Cardinals football, Marquise Brown back out now with the Arizona offense. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL, except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
Oh, no.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Now here's a pass on first down. Knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Murray now. That is pulled in by a diving Kelsey. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown. Here's Walker to start the drive. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Geno. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6. And this will be caught at the 30. A huge play there for Arizona. 47 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Easy.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals are pouring it on. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Geno down to throw. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. Fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. So the defense forces the fumble. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Walker showing the power. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45. 41 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
That's good for us Seahawks. First down.
Smith on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing, is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Smith throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Smith. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Smith. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw, Smith. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll air this one out for Kirk, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Another throw on
Worrisome.
and this one incomplete as well. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one. Touchdown, Cardinals! Rondale Moore. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Cardinals... On first down, it's Smith. Smith and Jigba with a grab. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Smith. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now, a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
But they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Escapes the defender, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Smith. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40.
Holding, receiving team.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. On the move to his left. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Looking to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They'll set up to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you express that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing.
Now Gino on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
That is taken in by the tight end fan. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Throwing now is Gino. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Now Gino. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. And give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. With the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're... They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. off as they run the counter play. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 44-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
The running back is in the ball carrier. A gain of 7 yards.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a...
Excuse me. Buda Baker. Resign him at all costs. I want Buda on this team. Okay. Rondale Moore. Okay, I'll resign him. It's fine. Jason Kelsey? So obviously I would take Marvin Harrison and get 7 receivers set. And maybe a D player, defensive player. That would take maybe D tackle, Newton. Then build on the defense. Because I traded the 32nd pick. To get Jacob. Which is working out really well for me. Oh, yeah, I'm still first by a long shot. I just gotta have a really good game this week. And the Falcons are booty cheeks, so.
On 100. 2-2. 2-2. Two, what? One. Two. One hut. One hut. One hut. Stop. Two. One hut. Two. Hut. Sit. One. One. Hut. One. Hut.
Okay, that's going to be all for this episode. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Tap the little bell on the YouTube app so you guys never miss an upload. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.